doing now. All right, so inside camping, like basically where they're sort of in this like sprawled posture, coming forward here like this. Obviously, like Jake was, when he was here, was using this really well. Okay. I just expect we're going to run into a bit of this now. Seems to be the current trend people are doing, right, for inside passing. So probably the main thing, actually, first off, if someone's coming in to do this, I think it's a mistake to just stay on. If I keep just entering on my right side, like he keeps coming into this, I recover, and then he can just come back and go here, and it's kind of fatiguing to play this game on bottom. So I think you should play on your other hip. Right, I should always be looking for I should always look for De La Riva first, not like a reverse De La Riva knee shield if someone's coming in. Okay, so if he's doing this and I'm focusing on going here, okay, now he's got to like come back. His grips won't be as good as he tries to step over the leg. I can have better position as he tries to change. Okay, so again, if I'm just playing on my right hip, he's coming in, he gets good position, I recover, and then he can sort of like repeat this process. And it starts getting fatiguing trying to like recover your leg even. Okay, so anytime you do recover, I'd be really trying to get, he's kind of, by sprawling, he's made it hard to engage anything like a K-guard. I'd be looking to now change hips, okay, play off the De La Riva a bit more, right, or at least even as he's entering the guard. If I know he likes this style of passing, he wants to pass on this side, go on my left hip first. Okay, now at least when he goes to step in and force it, I can have better positioning to set up my attacks. Okay. All right. Next, when he's sprawled in. Okay. Oh, Zach.
Again.
That's the Jurassic Park one. Jurassic Park 3. Yeah. A little bit funny scene. All right. So next thing, do not. I would not, like when he's here, do not try to deal with with this side really. Okay. If we're here and I do anything around here, I feel like I'm just opening up space. Okay. Just keep your knee to elbow connection. Okay. Kind of I don't mind actually. He can put a lot of weight on that and sprawl in. Like as long as I keep good knee to elbow connection, I feel like this is covered. Okay, my focus is really going to be on this arm here. Okay, and this is where I think, actually I'll talk about my frames here first. So elbow to knee. Okay, I am worried about him like swatting that. So anything where he like pulls that across is no good, or if he sees a chance to open that out or come forward, right? So my hand tends to like start going like thumb under the armpit on this side, and even potentially hand under. I wouldn't go straight to hand under, okay, because I feel like a bit low here. But if he tried to reach over, for example, to an overback, like I want to go hand underneath, I can start my counters. Okay. Right, but mostly this is just folding, okay, and stay protected. Do not open that up, right? So then it comes down to, let's just walk this with it. So on this side, okay. I want to get this, I don't want to just hold the wrist and try to recover. Okay, here he can pretty easily break straight back into my, he breaks the grip straight back to my ankle, I can reset. Okay, I want to try to turn my hand palm up. Okay, if I get my hand palm up, he has to break towards himself. Sometimes even jamming this hand into his chest so he can't actually break this grip. The gap to break the grip is closed off now. Okay, now when I take my leg out, he can't immediately recover. Okay, so then you can kind of, from here, decide what's available. Okay, like Aaron's done a good job keeping his legs far away. Maybe if I invert, I go here, I can't get it. Maybe if I go underneath, even if I just get a little shallow grip on this leg, we can go to like body X. Okay, start to bring him forward, look towards attack. Okay. So if we take this, we free our leg, we've got, if that was forward, I would go K-guard. Okay, but at the moment, I feel like the other leg's available. I can invert through, okay, and start to take Aaron forward. Otherwise, if it's really far away, you've got to think about that. So sprawl again. His legs are far away. I managed to control this. I'm going to come back to de la Riva, okay? Or, once my leg's out, at this fraction of a second, now, because he doesn't want to come forward until he stepped over that leg, I do actually have a chance to take this off now. I can actually hand fight, try and get rid of the frame on my armpit to a 2-on-1. Okay, now if you want to go back, you can start attacking from this side. Okay, but I just don't want to, when he's sprawled in, do not try to clear this. This is not a good idea. Trying to clear this while he's so far forward. Once my leg comes out, okay, now I've got a moment to do this, or I've got a moment to change sides. Okay, start looking for de la Riva based attacks. What else do I want to say about that? Lastly, underhook half guard. If you want to be a bit more risky, you can go underhook half guard. Okay, he has one disadvantage of this pot. He's come quite far forward in this, like his head's over my head, so you can actually get a pretty good position. Like when you get an underhook, you want your opponent forward. Okay, underhook is risky. Like if I go here and he's low and he can go cross body, this is much worse. Okay, so really, because he's so far forward, I'm mostly worried about when I get an underhook now that his knee goes towards. You take your knee across to 3/4 now. That's if he goes this direction, this is what's going to kill my underhook when he gets too far forward. Okay. So you've just got to, if you're going to go for that, you've got to position your legs well beforehand. I'm going to change from hooking to stepping on the inside of the shin. Now it's very, as he starts to come forward, I can start to feed that. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I even just come back, hover up the top, like sprawl in. I want to just make sure like I can twist his knee in. So if I go here, even if it's my right leg first, like having this inward pressure, he tries to turn in towards 3/4 mount, okay, then I can change. Then we have a good underhook half guard attack. Okay. So depending like your style, if you're not, like to me this style of passing, if you're heavy, it works. Like if we're the same weight and it's a flexible person on bottom, I don't feel that threatened. I've had like heavy people against me that I feel like it starts to weigh on me a bit. I think if someone's not flexible on bottom, they're going to have a lot bigger gaps and it's going to be easier to pass. If I'm not as flexible, then I might not be as easy to like recover the leg here and counterattack. You might be more likely to start trying to work in towards a half guard. Okay, but just make sure you get that knee turned in if you take the under. Okay. All right, so there's a few options. We'll do a little bit of specific training from this position today.